Hi everyone, and welcome to hi everyone, and welcome to Dynamite or Might. I am Michael Cole here with Tony Schiavone and with Montel Vertadius Porter. And today on Dynamite or Might, we hear that Astronomer has some big saying that she's going to give. Michael Cole says, "Well, I can tell you one thing, Tony Schiavone said, whatever that's going to be, it's going to be big. You know that? The TWF has been around for 30 years, and we've done a lot of things on 30 years." Well, yeah, Montel Rotadius Porter says, we're just starting to shift all the old things we still have on film over to disc. So at least those things will always be around, and you'll never ever have to worry about losing them. Montel Rotadius Porter says, but I don't know if that is, the big saying. Alright, here comes Astronomer now, or Corona in the ring. Alright, Astronomer says, first off, some of you folks want to know what our big saying is. Well, I'll tell you what our big saying is. Today, I'm thinking of today. Today I'm going to have them to choose who will become the new main overseer to TWF. Now, in the past, the main overseer to TWF and the matchmaker to TWF are two unlike ranks. That most of the time in the past, many folks had those ranks. And, well, yeah, the matchmaker rank can show itself going back to my foster brother, God Jorah, and what the main overseer rank goes back to Hulk Hogan. Now, anyway, today we're going to have a match between, and whoever wins, well, they'll just see themselves as the new main overseer of the TWF. Now, I know I did this before to seek the grounds, and it didn't quite work. They're like, well, you had Baron Corbin for 2 days, Stephanie McMahon. No, Stephanie McMahon is the under 4 setter to TWF. And no, I may have thought that, but I made a mistake on that. If it's not broken, don't heal it. Because what's going to happen is, if someone ends up becoming the new main overseer to TWF, taking over for me, which I had it once before in the past. And a lot of folks were the matchmaker in the past. So many of them, but I can't list them all, but I'll just go through. We had Godzilla, Ernest P. Worrell, Lord Zed, Ares, Thor, Theodore Long, Divatox, we had, who else? We had Ernest P. Worrell again. We had Angel. Many folks had it. Ashley Williams. There were many folks that had it before. Even Sailor Moon had it once. Even Aladdin had it once. So yeah, you know how that goes. So we're going to have this match today, and whoever becomes the new main overseer to TWF, taking over where I left off. Oh yeah, and we had Kurt Angle too. Don't forget, we had Kurt Angle, who was a matchmaker at one time too. And the main overseer to TWF, there are many folks. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to bring someone out, and hopefully they're going to live up to the standards Astronomer said of being the main overseer. Well, Ecliptor says, to let you know one thing, Astronomer, there have been many matchmakers and many main overseers of the TWF over the years. Astronomer, you should make me the main overseer to TWF. Now, I know in the past there have been many. I know we had, Pee Wee Herman, Rita Repulsa, Godzilla, Frack, Ernest P. Worrell, Theodore Long, Divatox, Gem, Sailor Moon, Xena. There were a lot of folks that had it over the years. Eric Bischoff. A lot of folks had that rank. Kang, you name it. Almost everybody had that rank at one time. Ares. So Lukai. So Lukey. Anyway, so I know a lot of folks had it over the years. So the way that I have to, the way Ashley Williams, Kurt Angle, many folks had it over the years. So I'm just thinking, why don't you, you give it to me, and I'll do a lot of good. Well, all right, Baron Corbin, I'll give it to you, but you have to wrestle here today. You have to fight here today. Ecliptor says, and it's not gonna be smooth. If you truly believe that you have what it takes to be the new main overseer of the TWF, then you have a match here today, a fight here today. Well, that was what I'm going to say. All right, Astronema says. All right, Corone says. Here's the one that here is who we're going to end up fighting here today to be the main overseer of the TWF. Now, don't get it in your head, you think you can smoothly beat him, because at the end of the day, you cannot. So here he is. Hi, I'm Ethan Lightfoot. Well, we're gonna have Baron Corbin fight Ethan Lightfoot here today on Dynamite or Might, Michael Cole says. And if you win, you're the new main overseer of the TWF. I mean, how is that fair? Well, Baron Corbin has to fight Ethan Lightfoot here today on Dynamite or Might. And if he wins, he becomes the new main overseer of the TWF, Michael Cole says. I think that's truly cool. At the end of the day, I truly like that. I truly like that. Tony Schiavone said, I think that's a good thing Astronomer did. I think it's a good thing she did too, Michael Cole says. I think it's a bad thing. And I'll tell you why I think it's a bad thing, Montel Arcadius Porter says. At the end of the day, Baron Corbin make a good one. Ding, ding, ding. Well, right off the front, Baron Corbin beating up on Ethan Lightfoot here today on Dynamite. And if he wins, Michael Cole said, he becomes the new main overseer of the TWF. Well, Tony Schiavone said we have many main overseers over TWF's long 30 long years. They have men matchmakers, main overseers, head leadership followers. Yeah, let's not forget about the standard, set by some of these, Montel Arcadius Porter said. A lot of them are good, a lot of them are heels. But at the end of the day, Baron Corbin's going to beat up on this Disney self, Ethan Lightfoot. Ethan Lightfoot, right now, is in a bind with Baron Corbin. Ethan Lightfoot knocked down Baron Corbin, Michael Cole said. Ethan Lightfoot is a former TWF tag team fighter with Randy Orton, a stead holder for Matt Riddle, Michael Cole says. Yeah, he might be the stead holder for Matt Riddle, Tony Schiavone says, but Ethan Lightfoot is standing on his own 2 feet. Ethan Lightfoot missed Baron Corbin. The end of days on Ethan Lightfoot, Michael Cole says. Is he going to get the 1, 2, 3 and beat Ethan Lightfoot here today? Tony Schiavone says. We'll have to see, Michael Cole said. Yes, Montel Arcadius Porter says. We're going to see Baron Corbin be the new main overseer of the TWF. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner and the new main overseer of the TWF, Baron Corbin. Well, Baron Corbin is now the new main overseer of the TWF now. And for a lot of folks who like Baron Corbin, they'd be happy for him, Michael Cole says. But for a lot of folks that don't like Baron Corbin, well, they're going to be angry about it, Michael Cole says. Well, Baron Corbin has something to say, Tony Schiavone said, and since he is the new main overseer of the TWF. Alright, everyone, I am the new main overseer of the TWF now, Baron Corbin says. And I know there have been many main overseers of the TWF over the years. They either fucked up, got fired, stepped down, but not me. That's not gonna be me. You know, at the end of the day, that's not gonna be me. Hi, Buttercup. Hi, Mimi. Come inside, Mimi. If you want to. Come on, Mimi. Mimi, come on. Guess you don't want to. Alright. Well, but I'm not gonna be like any of them. I'm not going to be withdrawal or fired. I'm going to uphold law and setup. That's what I'm going to do. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name myself. I'm going to name myself as the man to fight Mora for the TWF heavyweight winnings. And I'm also going to make scene that the Hulk, who's had a bind with me ever since I came to the toy wrestling gathering, is benched. And another oversight where I never ever have to wrestle any more Disney cells anymore. Not Disney Pixar, not Disney Marvel, you know, none of them. Hell, I don't want to do any of that shit anyway. Well, and let's not forget about, Biggie Langston. Since you have been the TWF, you've been a World Heavyweight fighter, well, you get to fight Rex in the Dollar Tree again. Well, we'll have to see if any of these oversights, work or not, Tony Schiavone said. Or if Astronema or Hunter Hearst Helmsley or Xena will forbid Baron Corbin from doing any one of these mini oversights. Michael Cole said, only time will tell, Tony Schiavone says. But Baron Corbin is the main overseer of the TWF now. Yeah, he is, Montel Rotadius Porter says, and I'm happy. Alright, thank you, Michael Cole and Tony Schiavone. I'm going to be talking with the new main overseer of the TWF, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, you're now the main overseer of the TWF now. Yes, I am the main overseer of the TWF now, Jim Ross. And I'm going to hold up a good standard, unlike all those other ones that I ended up doing in the past. Well, were you off to a good start? Because you just booked yourself to fight Mora for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Then you banned anyone who was from Disney, like Disney or Disney Pixar or Disney Marvel. Well, not off to a good start in my belief. Jim Ross, I don't gotta live up to your standards. All my standards I gotta live up to are Astronema standards, Hunter Hearst Helmsley standards, and Xena standards, not your standards. And since I've been thinking about it, yeah, I'm going to take Aries, and I'm going to have Biggie Langston fight Aries for the World Heavyweight winnings. So there. You just shifted it out now. No, I didn't do that. No, Biggie Langston's still fighting Rex in the Dollar Tree. I'm still fighting Mora for the TWF heavyweight winnings. So, deal with that, Jim Ross. Well, looks like Baron Corbin is off to what some would say a bad start as the new main overseer of the TWF. Hopefully Astronema and Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Xena are watching, and they'll forbid a lot of his oversights that he just made. Jim Ross. Well, back to you, Michael Cole and Tony Schiavone. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Baron Corbin here today on Dynamite or Might. And it is all the time we got here for Dynamite or Might. Michael Cole, for Tony Schiavone and Montel Ratadius Porter. We hope you like Dynamite or Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact on XSTV or Smash and Inside Farseer.